All right, Speedromizer community, I've been told by the lovely tech crew that we are ready for our Garden Trills run by pbb8. My friend, take it away.
All right, hello everyone. My name is pbb8. You can call me PB. I use he/him pronouns, and I am the learner of this run.
Yeah, hi again, I'm Fire Thief. You can refer to me with any pronouns, and I was the teacher for this.
And by this, I mean Garden Trills. This is a super cute, cozy puzzle platformer about a bird doing some gardening, and I've truly had a great time with it. It's a pretty quick run. There's a ton that goes on with it, and Fire Thief is hopefully gonna just help me kind of explain everything here, but we can pretty much get started here. Timer will start when I basically press this a new save slot here. But anything before we start? Are you ready?
Yeah, let's just send it. Do you want me to do the countdown or?
I got it. I'll go for it, and we'll send it. All right. You can start in 3, 2, 1, go. Perfect. I did get it. The what is that? The auto mash, I think, is what just happened.
Yeah, yes. I don't actually know what the proper way of explaining it is, but somehow this game stores like your last input when you're exiting a menu, and will just keep repeatedly pressing it. And you can use it to go through the beginning text, and there's a couple of more things we'll use for later.
Basically magic.
Yep. The idea of this game is you're a little bird. You moved into a new place and you're going to be gardening. We'll be doing a very minimal amount of gardening, but still. And one thing you noted there is you can use the map to teleport yourself to waypoints, and you can use that to get away from dialogue. Just a little micro optimization there. Like, this is the whole gardening thing, the main bread and butter of the casual playthrough, but we're just gonna have to do the tutorial and then a couple of utility flowers. And both the flowers have different things they do. We only use 4 different flowers, maybe? Who knows?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, you plant a seed and then you find a water source. Here it's this watering can that needs 2 birds to use. And happily we were friends with our mom already, so she was happy to help us. Because one of the main things in this game is to befriend your neighbors. And you have to actually befriend your mom and dad at first. They're not your friends automatically. Because there's certain tasks that require you to use multiple or get help from multiple birds, and we'll be avoiding most of those or only using 1 bird when possible, so we're not gonna be making friends. But yeah, here's the using a waypoint to get away from a dialogue box early kind of little optimization thingy. And yeah, because here we befriend our dad, so he'll be ready to help us, and we can get his help to open this umbrella here. And that should explain how this game works, yeah. But we will not be using that much teamwork, just a couple of spots. That's the first area done. Then we go into whatever this place was called. I already forgot. Grover Lane, I think.
I think you're right.
Yep, it said so on the screen.
Perfect.
Yeah, a lot of this game is just, you know, flying around as a cute little bird, figuring out how your stamina works and all that. And it's fun, but then you also get stuff like this, where we stood in front of that bird for a second, or PB stood there, I didn't do anything. Then he gets this little strawberry here and just falls off of the world with it. And boom, we're next to this drama bird again. Because the game stores your last position, or last, like, stood position, and you can kind of keep the same position for quite a long time if you just, like, take, like, little teeny hops on the ground. it takes quite a while.
It's a little scary sometimes, yeah.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause-
You will definitely mess it up multiple times, as I have.
Yeah, me too. 'Cause I keep like underestimating just how long you need to stand in the spot for the spot to like update. But if you look to the right there, there's an umbrella, and you know, earlier we had our mom and dad help with it, but you know, we only have one friend in this area, so we can't open it, so let's just, you know, fly under the bird for a little bit. And
There we go. Perfect. First try. Yay.
excellent. Yeah, there is a teleport plane there. If you just tap fly, you can stay at a pretty comfortable spot. And you see all these brambles around. You're supposed to destroy all of them, but we're only gonna be destroying one here. And another one later, so we need 2 of these Snapdragon seeds, because this Snapdragon's power is to explode, burn away these brambles. But we're gonna do the same thing we did with the strawberry, but we're also going to be planting a Snapdragon while we're at it. It looks like you're standing here. It should update the position, but it doesn't, because you're not actually standing there. You're doing an action. You're in an animation, not technically standing still. I don't really know.
Nice. We got it. Perfect. I almost thought I stood there on the ground for too long.
Oh yeah. It's always so like hard to tell. It's too long or not long enough and all that.
There we go. Okay. Sometimes that just menuing gets a little
yeah.
wonky there. There we go.
The UI in this game is not the most well-made UI, but it's, you know, it doesn't need to be like perfect. So, but we just like sometimes get stuck in it or all that.
It was not an issue that I ever noticed during casual playthrough, which means that it is perfectly fine. But for us speedrunners who are expecting to do just really finicky things and break the game itself, can we really complain? I guess. Yeah.
We're like less than a fraction of the percentage of people who play this game, man.
Right.
Yeah, that's the second time we need a Snapdragon.
Ow.
That's what happens when you heat up Bramble.
I just had to showcase it, that's all.
Yeah, totally intentional.
Of course. Oh.
And yeah, this is the second area, the Snowdrop Avenue, where we technically befriend a bird, but not for any like co-op action. We just happen to befriend them while we're at it.
I think we have to get the quest done or something, I'm assuming. I think there's one quest, something sequencing, but yeah. I think isn't there an all friends route of this game, I believe.
Yeah, Keiichi has like done a couple of different. Keiichi is the person who basically discovered all of this like running stuff and like came up with the route and has a genuinely impressive sub 15-minute world record of this. He's an actual beast.
It's bonkers.
Yeah. So there's like 4 categories. This is the any percent where you do the minimum amount required to get into the credits. And then there's no major glitches, which is, you know, no major glitches. Then there's some all marbles and 100%. Those are the ones that are on speedrun.com, but Keiichi's also done a couple of like just his own challenges.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, yep. That's fine. I'm just gonna bring it over. I'm gonna leave it here. That is unfortunate. That happens. I think
You can use the waypoint, I think would be faster.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, see how like far we were from where we were heading? Is we need to get that baby up here. Like doing it casually would take for forever. So if we use the whatever it's called again.
Respawn storage, I think, right? I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, you're correct. I do believe.
I unfortunately ran out of stamina, in which case I just couldn't hop, which meant I was walking, which meant it's over overrode my respawn swords. I just wasn't careful enough. It doesn't respawn the same way when you're carrying a bird. So sometimes it's a little, if you just kind of forget and you go a little bit too crazy with the flying, you just kind of mess it up, but it's not too bad.
Like, you use more stamina to flutter when you're carrying something, and you gotta be like extra careful about what you're doing then.
I do love hitting that. Oh, okay. All good. I do love hitting that no-look water balloon and whatnot. It's always so fun.
Yeah.
Some of these things where you just kind of throw things. Satisfying. All right. The last respawn storage here.
Well, the blast for this area.
Correct. For this area. That's correct.
You will be using it for quite a large skip at the very end.
Oh, an incredibly, yeah, large skip for sure. They seem to like go in almost like sequential. Like the first one that we did, if you fail it, you just kind of walk up. It loses a few seconds, but it feels like the further you get into the game, the more you absolutely cannot mess those ones up.
Yep.
I'm gonna do this first one over here, actually, or I'll forget about it.
Oh, yeah.
Try
You
to
cannot try to throw it.
Of course.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no, I
Didn't even look at it.
It rolled. Oh, man.
Perfect throw. You use these little objects to fix the water circuits, because the main quest in this game is to fix this water circuit to get automatic watering. I don't think I mentioned that. You know, lore stuff. You know, we're just doing stuff here.
There's so much here that you just can't even explain, I think, in a run through of this game. It's so much cool mechanics that are being used here.
Yeah. Like this, which is called grab and go float, I believe.
That's correct. That is correct.
Yeah, it uses that what we mentioned earlier, where if you like exit a menu while holding down a button, it like keeps tapping it. So if we hold down the grab button, it'll, you know, keep grabbing an object, and it gives you a little momentum, a little hop, and you can like float around. And if you also like use your regular flutter in it, you can just ascend a little bit and go around this whole thing, and you don't need to plant anything. You just get to this roof. Real nice.
It is incredibly useful. Yes. All right. That is the last part of there. We're going to teleport back home. Teleport back one more time. Get a little closer and remember where I'm going. There we go. A little disorienting here when you... Oh. I can make it from that... I forgot that I can make it from that flower.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just hop up here instead. No worries.
There's technically, like, I think you're like, the idea of this spot is that you're like watering a lot of things, but you can just only water this one vine and it's fine. Just ignore all of the other gardening. Yeah.
I will say, yeah, there is actually a lot of gardening in this game. I know it is called Garden Trills. In this run specifically, we do quite a disservice to the gardening.
Yeah.
But we don't kill really any we don't kill any plants, actually. There is a function of that you can kill plants. There's a weed killer, so we're only planting, which is good.
Yeah, here we get introduced to these teleportation flowers that I believe are hibiscus. They're disorienting but really useful. And what PB is going to do after planting this pansy here is wrong warp. That I always find scarier than it really is, because for some reason it didn't work on my laptop at all. But if you interrupt yourself while you're planting something, you'll for some reason resume planting in a really weird place if you teleport. Or, you know, I failed to explain that at all. I'm sorry.
I think basically I learned there's a beta tester who came into the stream. I believe they go by B, and they were explaining to me that basically the teleporting works where, or the map changes work where it's over like the characters in the same spot, and then the map just comes underneath it or whatever. So if you change the map but somehow get the character stuck, then you're just in the same spots. I don't know if that's a better way of explaining it, but it makes sense in my brain. It's all just magic. We could just call it that.
Yeah, it's
Call it what it is.
magic. You know, game development in general is just magic, to be honest.
Truly, it truly is.
Let me know when I have a donation.
Yeah, you should be good.
Okay,
Okay.
so I have 2 donations. I have one Canadian dollar from Huntress that just says, "Disco dance the zombies away." That was sent in by my wife.
Nice.
And we have $5 Canadian that went to that just says, "I'm doing my part to help save the world from Umbrella's poor fashion sense." Both of those went towards Resident Evil 3 remake donation polls. The $5 one went toward classic hair and stars gear, and I think the $1 one also went for the default. So if you want to help save the world, not from Nemesis, not from BOWs, but from just poor fashion, get your donations in ! Donate.
Sorry, I have never fallen there before, and I was hoping that I would hold onto the plant, and I did.
I think this is the last
I've had
plant we plant.
I think you're right, actually. Yeah, unfortunate, but it's true.
We're done with gardening. Just bird left.
That's true. We will, I guess, yeah, you're right. We'll plant it. We will technically still need to water it. Oops, almost fell off there. Oh, good. There we go.
Yeah, now we're done with
There it
gardening.
That's it. Gardening is over. Sorry. Just trilling. Okay.
You know, it took me a while to realize that I think that trilling is like a sound that birds make or something.
Yeah, it's like that sound right there. Yo.
Yeah. I didn't make the connection until like an embarrassingly long time of playing this game.
$2 swag. Nice.
The joys of having English be your second language.
Oh, I just clicked off my screen, so the audio probably just went out for a second. We're back. I use my mouse there because it is so. Wait, oh, this one despawned itself. It does
Yeah,
that.
they sometimes do that.
Yeah, because these flowers are just a little wonky and sometimes super slow with the controller. You basically, I think you have to play this game with the controller if you want to do some of the.
Oh yeah, grab and go float only works on a controller for some reason.
That's right. Okay. So I do switch to my mouse for just a couple times in this game. You can tell that when like the UI changes from like F to B there. But it makes it a little bit faster. It's more of a just not. It's a little less painful. It's not that much faster. Oh, here we go. This one especially takes like 12 seconds to turn that one around if you're not using a mouse.
Yeah, it genuinely kind of matters. There's a couple of spots where it's technically faster to like swap around whether you're using a mouse or a controller. So if you really want to optimize your gameplay, you better get used to swapping around.
Yeah, I just keep my mouse right next to my hand here, and it's a unique thing that I've never done in a game before, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't think the record does any of that though, so.
I think so, actually. I've checked the UI of. That's why I started doing it actually, because Kaishi's UI would swap. We're good. It would swap from like the B, like the buttons to like spacebar, and I was like, what's going on with that? And then I haven't confirmed it. I guess I shouldn't say that, but it appears he is using a mouse, or at least the UI is switching in the places where you would use it. So it actually I did not discover that. I was watching one of the I think world records of it. I was like, what's going on there? Why is it like switching? I was like, oh my gosh, that's so smart. That's so like hyper optimization, but so smart.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that then. Damn. Wait, that was another one of those, taking a thing off the world to respawn them somewhere else. It's the one that like skips the most, and we're pretty much done with the game now.
Yeah, we actually are, surprisingly. Here.
And just yap through the last little things on here.
Little last trilling here, and time will end when you see the credits appear. right about time. Nice.
Congratulations.
Okay. Ooh, thank you. That game has the potential to go quite wrong sometimes, and thankfully I only missed one of those respawn storages. But whew, that is such a fun game. Truly, it's such a quick, action-packed. You're just go the whole time. It's a.
I'm really glad you liked it as much as you did.
Oh my gosh, yeah!
This is such an underappreciated game.
Oh, seriously, it is my second game in a row of like animals. So I think I need to just get a third animal game next time and just keep the streak going. But truly, it is completely underappreciated. Just the work that Kaichi has put into the game and optimize it. Like it's crazy how good it is. So
mad shout outs to Kaichi.
Yeah. Seriously. So yeah, if you want to, thank you so much for submitting this game and helping me and being along there in some of those streams there when I've made some grave mistakes.
I was kind of hand off there because Kaichi's guide is so good that I really didn't even need to like help you with a lot after that.
That is totally fair. But yeah, that's about it. Otherwise, yeah, there's a speedrunning Discord of this. There's the speedrun.com website of it as well. The guides, like Fire Thief said, are incredible. I watched it one time through and just like started like it makes it so easy to pick up this game. So if you like this at all and you want a quick little speed run, a sub 20 minute will probably happen within your first couple playthroughs. It's an awesome run, but we'd love to have more people.
Absolutely. Please run this game.
Otherwise, yeah. I normally am live on. Oh, sorry.
Nope. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm normally live on twitch.tv/pbb8. I don't know what I'll be playing. I'll probably play more of this, honestly. I don't know if I'll ever get the world record, but I think I will definitely keep this. This is definitely staying in my arsenal of and rotation of games here. But otherwise, I just do other speedrun games of games that I've learned on Speedromizer. That's basically the games I run.
I have a Twitch page you can follow, but I don't know when I'll be able to continue streaming. But when I will be able to, I will be grinding this game. I need to play more of this because I genuinely love it a lot. So if you want more garden drills, follow us both for it. Yeah? I don't know. Yeah, but thanks for running it. You did a really amazing job at showcasing it. You have been like a great student for this. Couldn't have asked for a better runner.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the commentary as well. This game is hard. You had to do this run by yourself, live in person, and I can't imagine because it is so much to explain and play at the same time. So thank you for being here, especially, and just for teaching and providing so much of the resources or where to go with this stuff too. So it was a great time, truly.
I'm glad.
Fantastic.
That's about it for me, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic from all parties around. Your final time was in 1839.
That's really nice.
That is really good, especially marathon run, especially messing up a couple of those things. That is, I think it's not a PB, but it is like surprisingly close, actually. So that is that's very good marathon run. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no doubt. We are getting set up for our final run of day 1, which is Resident Evil 3 Remake Hot Dog %. I highly encourage everybody to stick around for that. pbb8, Fire Thief, thank you both. You did phenomenal, and we will be right back.
Learning how to stand when the ground gives out. Getting used to quiet when the noise dies down. I can see the damage when I look around, but I'm still here breathing, so I'm here for now. If I could step outside my head and tell my
I mean, it's we're behind, but it's like it's whatever. It's the last run of the day.
find something you believe in. Find someone who will leave when everything you build starts breaking down. Find a place you can return to. Find a truth you can hold on to when the lights go out and you're lost somehow. It's love, 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 love. When I gave all my time to the wrong mistakes. Tried to run fear, but it always stayed. Every open road still feels the same, but I'm learning now it's okay to change. If I could rewind the nights, I'd tell myself I'll be alright. Find something you believe in. Find someone who will leave when everything you build starts breaking down. Find a place you can return to. Find a truth you can hold on to when the lights go out and you're lost somehow. It's love, 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 love. When everything's falling out, it's love, 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 love that pulls you back somehow. Love, when you're barely holding on. Love, when the feeling's gone.
Alright, Speedromizer community, welcome back from ads. We are almost ready for our next run. Just gonna make one last quick announcement. Currently, our two RE3 remake polls, Jill's costume sitting at $2.50 for the Stars gear, and the, where is it? I promise I'm a professional when it comes to this. We have classic hair for Carlos sitting at $2.50 and default sitting at $1. If you want to help and do your part to end bad fashion, get your donations in, !donate. And you might want to get them in quick. We are almost ready for our next run, which is our final run of day 1.